Hello, so you join me on a bit of a sad day. It's a bit of a somber day today because today is my last run in the Reebok Floatride 3s. Let's get on with this run. So today is a retirement run for my Reebok Floatride Energy 3s. They've done nearly 600 miles, nearly 1,000 kilometers now, and I was hoping to get them to last a bit longer, around that 1,000 kilometer figure. We're just below that at the minute, but I've decided they've hit the end of their lifespan after today's run. One final run out in them. But yeah, I've started to notice that my foot crashes in a little bit now when I'm using these, especially my right foot, where I've had the issue with the ligament strain, etc. Yeah, so obviously on some of the footage I've noticed my right foot crashing in a little bit more. So I'm pretty sure this is the shoe that contributed to the injury I picked up before the Chester half. This was the shoe I ran my last training run in, and that's when the issue kind of flared. And on closer inspection, I'm going to put a few cutaways on screen. The outsole's worn right down now on the heel part of my right foot on the instep, and even the midsole is now starting to crumble away a little bit and become exposed. So I think the integrity of the shoe's gone a little bit now. They still feel pretty good, but it's no point me pushing it and trying to eke out another few K or miles and obviously aggravate the injury. So this will be the final run in this shoe, the retirement run. Like I said, it's been my favourite shoe over the last 18 months. I bought it, like I say, 18 months ago, around November, December of 2021, ready to be used throughout 2022. I used it all year as part of my marathon training block, and I've continued to use it into 2023 while it still had some life. And now we're at the end of that lifespan. Like I said, it's been my favourite shoe. It's kind of the do-it-all daily trainer. It's springy, it's fairly responsive, it's got good grip, good durability. It's really fun to run in. You can do a bit of everything. Easy days, recovery days, tempo days, threshold days. I've set a few PBs in this shoe as well. Yeah, so it is the do-it-all daily trainer, and for me, bang for buck, I don't think there's a better daily trainer out there. People might like the Pegasus range or another more expensive daily trainer, but for what you get, for the price you get it for, I think the Reebok Floatride series is up there and as good as any. I say bang for buck. I bought these, I say 18 months ago for £54, and I've got nearly 1,000 kilometers out of them, nearly 600 miles. And like I said, I can do everything in them. I've set 10k PBs, 5k PBs. I've gone longer runs in them. These had a bit of a minor issue where the stack wasn't massively high, so after say 10 miles, 14, 15k, they started to bottom out a little bit, so they were a little bit restricted in that sense. But so yeah, slightly sad day a little bit that I'm never going to run in these again. I said these were my favourite shoes. Every runner's got their favourite shoe, and when it comes time to get rid, recycle them or whatever, it is quite a sad day, I suppose. But it's bittersweet today. I couldn't help myself. I didn't buy the Reebok Floatride Energy 4s because these were still going strong at the time. However, I've decided to replace these with the Reebok Floatride Energy 5s, so I skipped the 4s, but the 5s are still on sale. Yeah, so from what I can tell, it's a slightly bigger stack. They've obviously put some extra support kind of under the arch of the outsole. I'm assuming to stop this kind of issue, that as they wear down, you get that overpronation and that foot rocking in more than it should, because it's such a squishy, soft foam. There's not as much stability and support in there, so that seems to be an improvement. I've not run in them yet. They literally arrived today. I've put them on just to check the fit. I went half size down because these have always run a little bit long, so These were UK size 11. I've got the 5s in a UK 10.5, and they seem to be a better perfect fit. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to running in them. So when these will go, obviously after today's run, I'm going to probably hold them Reebok Floatride 5s back. I'm still within the budget running shoe experiment with the New Balance 680s, the Adidas Duramos and the Asics Jolt 3s. So I've still got those 3 kind of daily trainers to use throughout this year. So I'm going to continue to use them. Like I said, I'll probably hold the Floatride 5s back a little bit. I won't implement them just yet. So look out for initial run and review of them later in the year. So yes, I couldn't help myself. Like I said, the Floatride 5s are still on sale, and they're actually on sale now. It's at a discounted price. So I got these 3s 18 months ago for £54, and I've just picked up the Floatride 5s for £45 from obviously £90 RRP, so 50% off. Couldn't help myself, grabbed them, and I look forward to running in them. But yeah, everyone's got a favourite running shoe, so drop in the comments your favourite running shoe and why. Doesn't have to be the most expensive, it doesn't matter what the criteria is. Drop in the comments which you always seem to grab or have previously grabbed, maybe a historical shoe which you'd love to see re-released if they don't make it anymore. But yeah, drop in your comments your favourite running shoe and why it was your favourite. This is mine, again for the reasons I mentioned. I've got a preference for kind of squishier foams, softer foams, not too soft but soft and responsive, bit of squish, bit of comfort, and this is actually a lively foam, so hopefully this Reebok Floatride 5 is going to be even better, but we shall see. But yeah, I've got fairly high hopes for them. I think they'll obviously be very similar to what I've got, hopefully from what I can see and feel. Slightly bigger stack, which again is a benefit, because that was the only real drawback of these, that the stack height wasn't quite big enough for half marathons and beyond. So the bigger stack and the slightly better underfoot support, hopefully it'll be 2 big ticks in the improvements box. So I look forward to running into them later in the year, but I'll get this run finished. I was going to do a 10k plus as one last hurrah, but I think I might be being a bit overzealous in this shoe, which I've already said that has kind of lost its integrity and potentially is aggravating injuries. So I'm just going to do a steezy-ish fartlek, maybe a few bursts. Not sure how far, I'll decide that as I'm running. But yeah, this is nearly the end of week 4, I think it is, for half marathon training. This will probably launch next week. But yeah, look out for the Reebok Floatride initial run. I'm going to retire these tonight once I get back. Look out for my ongoing half marathon recaps and other vlogs, and I'll see everyone on the next one.